recording, and then we'll wait to talk once this bar disappears. That's waiting for after. Alright, once that bar... Oh. How's it going, guys? I am here in the finals playing the easiest deck in the world, Lucci, versus Villain, playing Yamato.
The most helmet deck in the format until we get Robin.
The best deck versus, I would say, like, the best, like, Unga Bunga deck.
Yeah, I think it's honestly, like, one of the best rogue decks that aren't in, like, roughly the top 10 considered best decks.
Yeah.
Like, every week we get a deck list breakdown from, like, the ranked sim, so we know what's, like, the best 10 decks. I think Yamato is, like, better than a lot of those.
It probably has a higher win rate than most.
To me, it is the deck that I have the best win rate with, and I don't know if it's just because it takes 2 life every time it makes contact, or I'm getting better at the game. I think it's probably the first.
I think if it's running yellow, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we didn't have anything to do on our first turn. So here we go. Now we start to play the game, right? That's how the meta is now.
Yep.
I just go Aiden. I don't have anything to play here. No brand new. As you can see, all I have is a Helmeppo that I could play, but like honestly, I want that in the trash.
Yep.
You know?
No one wants to hard play a 2-cost Helmeppo.
Yeah, not especially in this matchup where it does not matter. And I guess you also had no plays.
Yeah, my only, like, if I'm trying to go aggressive, which I try to do with...
Did you see it?
No, what happened?
So I, off my life, I got the Gecko Moria and the Jack.
Oh, yeah,
and I asked you, I was like, just hit my life so I can get the Gecko Moria or Jack, and I got both. Sorry, I got distracted.
No,
I can't let
good.
that moment go.
I know I had, like, a very not stellar hand to start. I didn't see, like, a Shura for a 2-cost play, and I didn't see, like, an Ohm to throw down on 4.
I almost cheated. I remember this, too. I was like, dude, I almost just cheated.
Oh, yeah, we didn't realize that Rebecca can't grab a 1-cost.
Yeah, it can only grab 3 to 7 and play a 3 or lower. So I almost cheated there, but I caught it on the spot, which was good. I was a little mad at myself because I forgot to use Lucci on the first swing, but it's okay. I digress. I'm going to mill cards anyway, right? You didn't play something, so I don't need the extra 2 cards to minus something yet. But yeah, I just play the Brook just to have another body. Also, if Brooks stick, they feel great.
Yeah, Brook's a really good card, even just giving a -1 on attack.
But yeah, you went 6 to life here.
Yeah, I think I'm about to drop like a Gadetsu or a Nami.
Oh, the Nami. Oh, you were clearing the Brook no matter what. That's why you swung life.
I was trying to... Honestly, I should have swung 6 into the Brook to bait the blocker and then played the Nami to pop whatever was left. But
yeah, pop the other one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, the Nami isn't... Oh, not Nami. The Rebecca isn't too much of an issue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We know what's happening on 7. Let's be honest, right?
Realistically, I also didn't want to put a Rebecca in your trash to further, like, other plays.
Yeah, Rebecca in the trash is really good for me when you get to do Gecko Morias. And I do have a Gecko Moria because I got it off the top of my life. It literally went Gecko Moria Jack, and I was like, perfect. I get both of them. And I'm thinking here, not if I'm going to play the Jack or not, but if I want to play Jack or if I want to go Helmeppo Lucci. I'm like, but that would take all of my trash. So my other plan was I could go Helmeppo Who's Who. But I just thought about it one more time, like, you know what? Jack.
Yeah,
he's too good to
good
not.
to just establish him early for the cycle.
Yep, and I go ahead and I do the cycle even though I can't pop anything, just to get that Lucci in the trash. It's all about setting up the Gecko at this point, because I have him. I'm gonna probably just block with this Rebecca if I can, just to put her in trash to get my my Gecko Moria going. Problem is that is my current plan. Issue is I haven't played black in so long. I forgot I need one more piece to the puzzle, and that's the other Spondam, whatever.
Spandime.
Yeah, I forgot that I need that one.
I'm pretty sure it gets into your trash like soon. I think you have one in hand right now.
No, I don't have one right now. I actually don't think I played one this game. I think I ended up just playing a Brook. Because I just didn't see one in time. It might be in my life. I only run 2, as most decks do. Because you don't want to see too much. I actually did not expect this, by the way. You went Luffy popped the Rebecca immediately, and I was like, huh. I don't get to just block this for free now.
Right.
So it does take 2 cards, but I do give you the 2 cards because I'm feeling okay with the current cards in my hand. I feel like I have a plan.
See, I think I should have just gone 5 Yamato into life and then 10 with Nami into Jack.
Yeah. Let's see, it would have done. You would have got this. You would have got one more card out of my hand.
Yeah, that's more what I would have been aiming for. Was just to set up to make sure you couldn't like counter out of a Hody later.
Yeah. I think the only thing that sucks about that play is you would put Helmeppo in trash.
Mm-hmm.
But Black doesn't need that. I'm at 9 Dawn.
Right.
I have leader effect to bring the Nami down to 4. We can see the Tempest kick.
I'm also not super worried about a Helmeppo on field. Like everything that I play to get immediate like resource advantage out of.
Did I swing 8 into life or Nami there?
I think Nami and then you Tempest kick it and oh no, I think I swung. You swung the Jack. You didn't try to rest.
Yeah, no, I swung the Jack, but I don't know what I swung into.
I don't remember.
But I do have the Gecko play, so we go Rebecca, and
this is where you realize you don't have
the other one.
The dad,
and I try to get lucky here, and I don't.
Hey, you found a Tempest kick at least.
Yeah, I at least can do it again. I had to double check because I forgot if you can add the event or not.
It's so weird when searchers only add a character.
Oh yeah, I shuffled that Brook in my hand so you wouldn't know. But then play Brook effect, -1, trash a 0. So we do end up dealing with the board anyway, and the board just got very wide. There's a point here where I am actually really scared of a Hody, and I think it's actually this turn right here.
You know, it's really terrible that I just realized. Had I done the 5 into life and then the swing with Nami into Jack, you would not have. I don't want to spoil it. I think the game could have maybe ended differently.
So this right here, I just saw I only have 2k counter in hand. This was the turn I was most scared of Hody.
And see,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're at 8. So 1, 6. Okay, I could have gotten out of the Yamato using the 2 1Ks.
Then this is what I'm saying. If I had swung into Jack and just like tried to get cards out,
I would have
had
1k less.
I could have dropped a Hody, did 6 on Yamato, 10 with Hody.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. And now you go 9 into, I believe, life.
Yeah.
If you go Jack, I'll drop 2 cards. No, it's life.
I should have gone Jack, honestly.
And here I got the Tempest Kick trigger, and you just asked me about it too, which was the funny part.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, see? I was like, yeah, it only pops at 3 costs. Because I would have popped the ace if I could have.
Yeah. Well, I know Black doesn't have any triggers that will just freely hit a 5 cost, but I think Finger Pistol hits a 4 cost.
4k counter in hand. Yeah, I can't remember. So right now, I'm getting very lucky. So right now I'm trying to refill my hand because I'm very scared of a Hody turn when I have 0 blockers especially. If you have 0 or 2 blockers, you have 0 blockers.
Yeah.
You know, 2 or less is 0, and I'm like, okay, I can't put enough blockers to live a Hody turn. I have to make my hand good enough. So I have to get rid of this ace, 1, and 2, I have to make sure I have over 9k counter in hand.
Yep.
So that's what I currently have. Is I have 2 Khalifas, and I believe a Rebecca. Oh yeah, I had to check the recording. I forgot about that. So the game plan switched from winning this turn to surviving next turn.
So this is a spot where I'm not running my updated list. My Bonnies are supposed to be Shirahoshi blockers, which I would obviously not have a trigger from that, but I would have had a 2-cost body to play down to
defend
absorb
yourself.
a hit. Which a lot of times with our games, it comes down to being like if I don't win this turn, you win the next turn, or if you don't win this turn, I win the next turn.
Yeah, we're in the stage right now where the game is going to end in the next 4 turns.
Yep.
There's no way it's going to go past that. Not enough cards in hand, not enough cards in life. The game is ending soon.
So, you can't see it, but I just trashed a Hody with the 0 cost.
Yes, you trashed the Hody with the 0 cost, and then you countered out of the other one 2 beige. Did you use...
No, the beige was also to get
part
out
of that?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you swung 9.
Alright, yeah, I just go... I was about to make a misplay here and swing 5, and then the ace would live. I forgot I have to do leader first, so I go 5 in, -1. And I do risk a trigger losing me the game here. If you took it, but I don't know what triggers actually just kill the Brook. So it's not all bad.
Nami, if I have a trigger in hand, or Luffy, or Onami would all pop the Brook.
Oh, I actually still have enough to do Jack, too, so... If you did
to play another Jack.
Yeah, I have a Jack in hand, and I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 9.
Right.
So I could have still played the Jack and popped the ace. I just wouldn't have been able to get an additional swing in. But yeah, at this point, I think you only have 2 cards in hand, and I'm like, if I can just take this last life, I'll feel fine. I contemplated letting you keep it because if you did have Hody, it's free.
Right.
But I had the counter, so I wasn't scared of the Hody. And I have 1 life left. And yep, this is it. This is the turns where the game begins to wrap up because it's just nothing else to do.
Yeah, I think at this point I have I don't even remember exactly what I have in hand. I know it's like a Hody, I think it's a 10 cost ace, and then maybe like a Shura.
Yeah, I can't remember because I think I just start swinging big next turn. Here I did save 8 Dawn so I could go Kuzan and then Rebecca.
Yep.
So that way I can possibly just get more counter because I want to make sure I can survive this Hody turn no matter what.
Yep.
And I brought the Who's Who back to my hand so I could pop anything you put down, which is why I went ahead and played the Rebecca into the Spondum over the Brook because I figured I already have a way to pop. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's more expensive, but it hits higher.
Right.
I don't have to like waste hits.
Does green or yellow have any rested Dawn manipulation cards? Like, do we have a 1 cost Nami in yellow or green yet?
Other than Yamato herself, I don't think so.
Right, leader, and she can only put it under characters, unfortunately.
There might be a green card.
I know there's one coming out in the Uda deck, and I know there's one coming out in the Katakuri
There goes a helmet.
deck.
Oh no. I was gonna say I feel like there'd be one for Yamato / Odin, but I think
There's
Odin
a
just
red
runs
one.
the Namis and the
Well, there is a red Yamato 5 cost 2k counter that puts a Dawn on stuff.
That's the one I was thinking of. So not for this deck.
Yeah, I think in the starter decks that come out at the end of the month we get
Oh yeah, these are the final swings. I think 1 card in hand. I just swing 5 to poke and then I'll throw everything on Spondum. But it was just the Hody left, which is unfortunate. And I was like, dude, I was bluffing the counter. That's what I was talking about. I was bluffing it until I wasn't.
Yeah, I just did not see what I needed to for this matchup, which is unfortunate because usually I do really good into Lucci, but Lucci's a real good deck and sometimes it just pops off.
I did get the consistent side of him, so that's what helped me out.
It's like 50-50 with Lucci. You either brick really hard because you run like 24.
There he is.
Last life, of course.
Yep.
Do you run him at 1 or 2?
2. I run him at 2 because I don't want to oversee him. But I also want to see him enough because you mill so many cards.
Yeah.
There's so many cards you just get rid of.
You almost mill through the entirety of your deck and then you just put stuff back with the cards that recycle stuff to the bottom.
Exactly, which is all the popping cards, so it feels great.
It's, I hate it, but I like that they've created that synergy with black where, like, the cost will be to lose hand advantage, but then you'll gain advantage back by shuffling cards from your grave back into the deck.
Yeah.
So you, like, are almost guaranteed to not deck out.
And you stack in a way. Like, Rebecca was really good at doing it.
Yep.
These new decks aren't as good as doing it.
Yeah, Rebecca runs the Luffy who can just put 7 back at a time.
Yeah, and you're milling so quick at that deck. Like, you will see those 7 that you put back. But yeah, I'm glad they finally did that because, like, back in OP-02 when we got Smoker, you're just losing cards.
Yeah, OP-03 was bad for black as well.
Yeah, like, Lucci leader back then was good because you had 2 searchers.
Yep.
But you're only getting a card to 2 to, like, net neutral.
Yep.
And you're milling.
Yeah.
I'm not milling, you're discarding for everything.
Discarding, both of your searchers put stuff in trash. There weren't nearly as many cards. That was also at a point in time where, like, the only card that would pop stuff by returning cards to the deck was Kaku. Up until that point, we had, like, Garp, who discards a card and rests himself.
Sakazuki.
Or Sakazuki, who discards a card on play to pop a card.
I think Kobe, too.
Kobe, who I think on play you discard a card to pop a 3 cost.
Yep.
Then there was like Meteor Volcano, which like technically just was a 1-for-1 in card advantage,
and then,
but you're still going neg 1.
And the only card you have
something.
to get something is Great Eruption.
Yep.
But that card was undiscovered until
for so long, until 5.
Till 5.
Which
nobody
is crazy. Knew. There are secret messages in our Discord chats where I was talking mad trash about Great Eruption.
And then now it's banned.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, if you guys liked, please leave a like. Go check out Villain's channel. You have anything you want to say before we go?
Yeah, guys, actually, if you enjoyed the content, I think Nick and I will be planning a podcast in the next week or 2, so we're gonna get that started up. Make sure to check it out. We're just gonna talk about One Piece in general, probably shoot the shit, talk about the card game, ban list, regionals. Pretty much we're just
things.
Yeah, anything.
But yeah, if you guys are excited for that, let us know. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.